So what in the attention-seeking adolescent behavior is going on right now? We have Lil Wayne with stunts like this.
Y'all know I'm not gonna be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans, but I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you. Thursday, the 6th. Till then, I'm just chilling.
We have Kanye West with a barrage of tweets saying the same things he's been saying for the past 10 years that we all are shocked by, but at this point, who cares? And you know, if you're an NBA fan, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the legends, the Hall of Famers in the NBA who ended up on teams that no one ever could have foresaw them being on, like Jordan with the Wizards, Patrick Ewing with the Orlando Magic, Hakeem Olajuwon with the Toronto Raptors, and Shaquille O'Neal on every other team in the NBA. And it's unfortunate that a lot of our hip hop legends are going out sad like this and being totally jealous of Kendrick Lamar and his success. But I think the problem is that Kendrick Lamar is having the career that most artists dream of because he's doing it in a way that he's staying true to hip hop, staying true to himself, and not making a spectacle of himself. We're going to examine how we got here, as so many that have claimed hip hop unity in the past now seem to just be caring about themselves and letting their ego destroy their legacy. Let's get into it. All right, let's get right into it. Now, I know in that intro, some of y'all gonna be, well, you left out Drake. I'll get to Drake and the Anita Max win tour, the Australian tour, in another video. We're gonna start though. This is disappointing from both Kendrick and Lil Wayne. Now with Lil Wayne, I would give him some props on what he's doing as far as his, and if you didn't know, Lil Wayne is promoting the Carter 6, which he will be releasing on June 6th. It is the Carter 6, so that's 666. That's real cute. Guarantee there will be some shots of Kendrick Lamar on there, as he's already copying dropping it on a certain date and using the numerology and the numbers and all that kind of thing. But the jealousy that is being shown by people who shouldn't be jealous of anybody is what I'm most disappointed in, as far as Lil Wayne and Kanye West. Now, in my humble opinion, Kanye West is the best producer in hip hop history. I don't really think it's close when you put the records up against each other, but the ego of this guy, and don't nobody get it twisted, Kanye has always had this kind of ego, and it's unfortunate. You know, I'm from Chicago, of course, and shout out to my Chicago artists. We are very bad at public relations, and I'm mostly speaking about the legends. You know, if you look at R. Kelly, if you look at Kanye at a lesser level, and Lupe Fiasco, we just our legends tend to stick their foot in their mouths and somehow always be involved in some drama that they really could have avoided, with the exception of R. Kelly, of course, he's a criminal. But the incredible talent level of these artists is just, they smear it with a bunch of opinions nobody really asked for. And when we look at Kanye, this is what Kanye wanted, okay? He wanted to be trending during this time. He wants to assure himself of his popularity and I guess his dominance or importance in hip hop. As you see, he's trending. Super Bowl, of course, is #1. Kanye was trending at #4 as early as this morning, which is the day of the Super Bowl, the morning of the Super Bowl. This is what he wanted, and why such a talented person needs this kind of reassurance. Same thing with Lil Wayne. I just don't get it. I don't understand. To not be gracious enough to pass the torch, right? And to do little silly commercials like this that Wayne did.
Wait, it's a different direction this time. But we have another focus.
Yep, pass me some. Let's go. Damn, that's sensitive.
Don't look at me.
Dang, they left you high and dry.
Thanks. What's the dry? Wait.
I'm a little sensitive.
Or to go on these ridiculous rants that Kanye is doing. I mean, call me Adolf Hitler and your witch still wanna what? You know, what is you talking about? Talking about Hitler was so fresh. I'm gonna normalize talking about Hitler the way they talk about killing Negroes has been normalized. Like what are you, okay, so what is that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? These are just cries for attention, not even help. It's just for attention, to be jealous of Kendrick Lamar. And when you watch the Kendrick Lamar interviews, right, you could see that Kendrick is very grounded in his fame, so to speak, or in his approach to his fame and being an artist, being such a big artist in the public eye. He handles it a lot better. And I think that Wayne, I think that Drake at another level, I think that Kanye at a level, wish they could handle their fame in that way. I think J. Cole, one thing about J. Cole is he does handle his fame very well. I think also, not public perception as much, he kind of is a people pleaser, but Cole does do a great job at navigating the rough patches in his career, because coming back from quitting the battle the way he did, he navigated that well. And I think he's recovered from that pretty much fully. And I think that all three of the legends that I'm talking about, but more so the main two, which is Lil Wayne and Kanye, could learn from what J. Cole did, not the way he did it, but as far as just being willing to show appreciation for your fellow artists and not be jealous of them, would just be something that would have helped them a lot. I don't think the Carter 6 will get the reception that Wayne thinks it will. One, because Kendrick Lamar and SZA's tour will be right in the middle of their tour. So they will probably be at the top of most news in music, and everything about that tour is going to relate back to Lil Wayne hating on Kendrick Lamar for getting the Super Bowl. And it's just, he should have let this die out, and instead he's leaning into it. And I know, you know, the commercial is cute and everything, and you're trying to spin it, but whoever is giving you that advice, it's not working because the public is not taking it that way. You know what I'm saying? You're never trying to appeal to your diehard fans because they're not going anywhere. You're trying to get the people who are on the fence, and you all are pushing those people away with these moves. And it's all based in ego, and it's all based in jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Let Kanye, especially Lil Wayne, y'all should be guest appearances at the Super Bowl and not trying to steal attention away from a hip hop artist leading the Super Bowl. You know, and Ye should be tired of all these attention grabbing stunts. I know it generates money for you, but at the same time, it's getting old. It's getting tired. You know, it was the same stunt at the Grammys, having his wife disrobe and wear the see-through outfit at the Grammys just to steal attention. You know, it was also rumored that he tried to get a photo op with Taylor Swift, and then he'll probably diss her on his next album. Again, there's this rebel without a cause approach that nobody's really paying attention to anymore, other than to clown it, right? Now, people who are unhappy are going to argue with him on Twitter and things like that, as you see he has thousands of comments about ridiculous comments that are obvious just to grab attention. So, unfortunately, transition is difficult, and I think hip-hop is going through a transition right now. You know, the art form in these recent at least the last decade, has taken a back seat in a lot of ways to spectacle and nonsense and gossip and all those kind of things. And the actual music is not being pushed forward like it should be. So the fall of the commercialized, repetitive, no message kind of garbage music that has been running hip hop the last 10 years is falling to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? We've had a couple bright spots, like I said, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Big Crit, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of artists who have tried to push through, but let's be honest. The trap, crap, rap, and I'm not gonna name any artists, I don't wanna diss anybody, but we know who they are, okay? Singing off key, no lyrics, decent beats every now and again, but pretty much the same beat over and over. All of that, it's time for that to go. And it never really should have taken off like it did. But again, commercialization, people trying to take the soul out of our culture and music. Y'all know what I mean by that. It's something that's never gonna work, but the other people outside the culture who want to exploit it are going to continue to try to do that. So that's just what it is. But Kanye, Wayne, disappointing that you guys are going out sad like this. Hang them jerseys up if this is all you have to offer, and ride off into the sunset. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank y'all for watching as always, and we out.